My name is Alex Thompson, and I've been dating Emily Harrington for almost 3 years now. It all started in a dingy coffee shop near campus, where I was grinding through my master's in environmental science, surviving on ramen and student loans. She walked in like a ray of sunshine, long auburn hair, that effortless smile, ordering a latte with an extra shot of espresso. We bonded over our shared hatred of overpriced textbooks and love for hiking in the Rockies. Fast forward, and we're inseparable. Emily's my rock. She's smart, kind, and makes me laugh until my sides hurt. We dream about building a life together. Maybe a cozy cabin in the woods, adopting a dog, traveling on a shoestring budget. But there's this massive elephant in the room. Her parents, Richard and Victoria Harrington, who could buy that cabin 10 times over without blinking. The Harringtons are old money. Think sprawling estate in the Hamptons, yacht club memberships, and a family business in luxury real estate that rakes in millions annually. Emily's their only daughter, the apple of their eye, groomed for a life of galas and boardrooms. Me? I'm from a blue-collar family in a small Midwest town. My dad was a mechanic, mom a teacher. We clipped coupons and celebrated vacations at the local lake. I worked 2 jobs through college, paid off my undergrad debt by tutoring and bartending. I'm proud of it. It's made me resilient. But to the Harringtons, I'm just that boy from nowhere, a temporary distraction for their princess. It wasn't obvious at first. Our first meeting was at a neutral spot, an upscale restaurant in the city for Emily's birthday. I showed up in my best button-down, the one I'd ironed twice. Richard shook my hand with a grip that screamed dominance, his Rolex glinting under the chandelier lights. Victoria air-kissed Emily and gave me a once-over, her diamond earrings catching the light like tiny spotlights on my inadequacies. "So, Alex," Richard boomed, "what do you do again?" "Something with trees." I explained my research on sustainable forestry, how it could combat climate change. He chuckled, swirling his scotch. "Ah, saving the world. Noble, but does it pay the bills?" Victoria chimed in with a saccharine smile. Emily's always had a soft spot for idealists. Remember that artist phase in high school? They laughed. I forced a grin. Emily squeezed my hand under the table, whispering, "Ignore them." But ignoring them became impossible. As our relationship deepened, the slights piled up like unpaid bills. Last summer, they invited us to their Hamptons beach house for a weekend. I was excited, sun, sand, quality time. Pulling up in my beat-up Honda Civic next to their fleet of Mercedes felt like arriving at prom in a clown car. The house was a mansion. Marble floors, ocean views, a staff that called me sir with barely concealed pity. Over brunch on the terrace, Victoria eyed my swimsuit, bought on sale at Target, and suggested I borrow one of Richard's. "We wouldn't want you looking out of place at the club." Richard pulled me aside later, puffing a cigar. "Son, Emily's used to a certain lifestyle. You think you can provide that on a researcher's salary? We've got connections. Maybe I could get you a real job in real estate." It stung like salt in a wound. I politely declined, but inside I was seething. Emily defended me fiercely. "They're just protective," she'd say, curling into my arms at night. Give them time. But time only amplified the disdain. At Thanksgiving, they hosted a lavish dinner with extended family. Cousins in Ivy League sweaters, uncles discussing stock portfolios. I tried mingling, sharing stories about my field work in the Amazon. Blank stares. Then Aunt Beatrice asked about my pedigree. When I mentioned my parents' modest backgrounds, the table went quiet. Victoria cleared her throat. "Well, diversity is important these days." Emily's face flushed. She changed the subject, but the damage was done. That night, in our guest room, she cried, "I hate how they treat you. You're everything to me." The breaking point came during our 3rd anniversary trip. Emily and I planned a romantic getaway to a national park. Tent camping, stargazing, the works. It was our thing, affordable and authentic. But her parents surprised us by upgrading it to a luxury resort in Aspen. "You deserve better than bugs and dirt," Victoria texted. We arrived to find them waiting in the lobby, champagne in hand. "Happy anniversary." We booked the presidential suite. Emily was thrilled at first, but I felt ambushed. Over dinner at a five-star restaurant, Richard cornered me. Alex, let's be frank. Emily's future is with someone who can match our world. You're a nice guy, but nice doesn't buy private jets or secure her inheritance. Victoria nodded, adding, We've set her up with trust funds, but they come with expectations. Married beneath your station, and it all gets complicated. I excused myself, heart pounding, and stepped onto the balcony overlooking the snow-capped mountains. The cold air hit like a slap. Was I holding Emily back? She found me there, wrapping her arms around me. Don't listen to them. I choose you. But doubt crept in. That night, we argued for the first time about class, family, our future. They'll never accept me, I said. And if we have kids, they'll spoil them rotten while judging my every move. Emily sobbed. Then we'll cut them off if we have to. You're my family now. Back home, things simmered. Emily confronted her parents over a tense video call. Alex is staying. If you can't respect him, you'll see less of me. Richard blustered about ungrateful children. Victoria played the victim card. It escalated when they threatened to cut her off financially. Her apartment, her car, even her job at their firm. Emily quit on the spot, moving in with me full-time. Our one-bedroom apartment felt cramped but real. She got a gig at a nonprofit, aligning with her passion for social justice. I supported her through the transition, cooking cheap meals, holding her during breakdowns. Months later, at a family wedding, Emily's cousin's extravagant affair, we faced him again. I wore a rented tux, feeling like an imposter among the elite. Richard approached during cocktails, surprisingly subdued. Alex, I've been thinking, Emily's happier with you than I've ever seen her. Maybe I was wrong. Victoria hovered, offering a hesitant smile. We're trying to understand. It wasn't a full apology, but it was progress. Emily beamed, whispering, See? Baby steps. We're still navigating it. The Harringtons invite us to smaller gatherings now. No more snide remarks about my career. I've landed a grant for my research, proving I can provide on my terms. Emily and I talk marriage, a simple ceremony, no diamonds required. Her parents' wealth looms, but our love is the real fortune. If you're in a similar boat, know this. Class divides are tough, but authenticity wins. Emily chose me, flaws and all, and that's richer than any bank account.